All at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Are you looking to upgrade or improve the garage door on your home? This is Cameron Hall of Doors Plus. At Doors Plus, we guarantee to offer a wide selection of options from 5 leading garage door manufacturers as we deliver a free estimate, exact measurements, and rapid installation with a 3 to 5 week time frame. When you choose Doors Plus for your residential garage door needs, you'll work with our experienced technicians and be ensured that your new door seamlessly complements your home. Give us a call at 402-590-5800 or visit us online at doorsplusllc.com. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Advanced Medical Imaging is the largest radiology group in Nebraska, located in Lincoln at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard. At Advanced Medical Imaging, they utilize state-of-the-art technology and blend it together with their compassionate, skilled team to guide you through every step. Whether it's an MRI, CT scan, or X-ray, their precise diagnostics help your doctor deliver the best care plan for you. Choose clarity and comfort in your life by choosing Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard and online at amimaging.com.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? You need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Call Liberty Law and find out how we can help you get the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Call the trial attorneys you can trust. 877-42-LIBERTY.
When you're outdoors beneath Nebraska skies, adventure comes in all sizes. From quick escapes and long weekends to true off-the-grid retreats. Paddle, hike, camp, explore. Whether you have a few hours or a few days, we'll guide you to a state park or recreation area that's a perfect fit. Start your next adventure today at yournebraskaparks.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. This is the Power Hour with two-time national champion Todd Uhlir. Powered by Window World of Lincoln and SetTheBarSups.com.
Got me on. Here we go. What's up, Lincoln, Nebraska? Are you ready? It's Saturday. It's game day somewhere. I know it's summer, so kind of sucks. We're waiting. We got the countdown to Husker kickoff coming. You're locked into the most fired up hour on the air. This is the Power Hour on 93.7 The Ticket. I'm your host, Todd Uhlir, and we're coming in hot for episode 46. And we've got a local power duo in the house today, Brett Clausen and Jamie Stark from Cranium, the nootropic energy drink. Do I say nootropic right?
That's how I say it. Nootropic.
Nootropic,
or
right?
Nootropic, either
Nootropic,
way. Yeah.
Okay.
Either way.
Energy drink that's not just fueling Nebraska, it's taking the entire industry by storm. We're talking about their journey from garage experiments to grocery store shelves. We'll break down the science behind it, and they brought samples. So come down to the studio, get a sample of this new flavor, Blue Twist, and we're going to give out a case. We've got a case to give away in the last segment, so you guys stick around to the last segment to potentially win a case of the new Blue Twist, all right? So you don't want to miss a minute of this, and as always, today's show is powered by our proud sponsor, Window World of Lincoln, making homes stronger, better, and more energy efficient every day. All right, let's lock in and let's level up. This is the Power Hour, and we're just getting started. So let's dive in. We love supporting Nebraska-born businesses that are doing big things, right? So, and these two guys are shaking up the energy drink world with brain-boosting, clean energy that's actually good for you. So please welcome the founders of Cranium, Brett Clausen and Jamie Stark, to the Power Hour. Let's start it from the top, guys. Mm-hmm. You know, we brought you in a couple months ago, and it seems like a couple weeks ago, but it's been quite a while, actually. You know, where did you get this Cranium idea from?
Yeah, so we started Rex's Nutrition, a franchise store in Fremont, Nebraska.
There you go.
Back in 2016. And so that's kind of where this idea originated. So we both drink energy drinks very regularly, have for many years now. Bang really kind of
So do I.
changed the game.
Yeah, Bang.
And changed the market completely. Alani has been kind of an energy drink disruptor. But when you look at the energy drink market, when we kind of did this a couple of years ago, when we came up with the idea, it's really, if you look at an energy drink, it's just caffeine, carbonation, flavoring, maybe some B vitamins, a lot of them that don't really do anything. They're kind of synthetic. And so we thought, what are people going for when they're trying to get to drink an energy drink? They're going for increased energy, increased mental awareness, things like that. And you're not really getting that a lot of times with just the caffeine. And so, and we've always been fans of nootropics coming from the supplement world. And so nootropics, for people that don't know, are ingredients that help with mental clarity, focus, enhance just overall cognitive function. And so we thought that'd be a perfect thing to pair with the caffeine to give you the effect that you're actually going for. So a lot of different things that we took into account when formulating this, and just tried to create the best product we possibly could.
Went in the back room of Rexius and started mixing stuff up, or?
Yeah, that's interesting. No, we actually did order in a handful of nootropics for one thing, and then started self-dosing to see how they affected us. And again, we are fairly familiar, like Jamie said, with nootropics to begin with, just because we've been selling pre-workouts for nearly 10 years at this point. And so we're fairly familiar with nootropics through that. But yeah, we had other advice through our co-packer that we were working with on, other products that have used nootropics. But after self-dosing, conversing with that co-packer, we landed on what we are using for the nootropics. And it is actually almost 2 full grams of nootropics in there. And again, there's other good energy drinks in the market, don't get me wrong. But when you compare Cranium compared to like even other popular brands, it's like we have 400 milligrams of alpha GPC. Another popular brand that a lot of people drink only have 150 milligrams of alpha GPC. And that's one of the big ones that releases acetylcholine in the brain, which truly does have a really good cognitive ability, which I definitely need that, because I need all the mental help I can get.
I do too. I've been hitting the head way too much.
Yeah.
That's I like that you brought Bang up. Bang was probably my really kind of go-to thing. I worked some overnights and was doing that, and it literally, one of them froze on me. It was over, cold out, and I left it in the car, and I thought, I'll just crack it open and drink it slowly. No, I ended up having to almost go to the emergency room because I pretty much evidently just drank straight caffeine. I don't know. It was bad, but it was, so that was the end of Bang for me, because, 300, and once again, they did change the market, right?
For sure.
300 milligrams of caffeine. That's what I love about Cranium, is it's only got 150 milligrams of caffeine. Like, you don't need 300 milligrams of caffeine. And I say the same thing with pre-workouts, right? You need some, but you don't need, the 600 and some of those things that are out there. I almost died on one of those too. I've been near death several times with caffeine, so I always got to be careful, especially now that I'm 50, guys. Like, it's crazy. So yeah, most people think of energy drinks as loaded with sugar and stimulants, right? So what makes Cranium different, and what exactly, is the entire nootropic kind of blend you guys have?
Yeah, no, 100%. For one thing, it is 0 sugar and 0 artificial colors. So we don't use any of the high sugar contents like a lot of the monsters and stuff like that. And again, I realize there are other 0 sugar options. Another thing, this is actually natural source caffeine, which not saying like anhydrous or anything is bad as far as a caffeine source. But for me personally, I do notice like a major crash after using like a synthetic form of caffeine. And with the natural caffeine paired with the 200 milligrams of L-theanine, you don't get that crash necessarily at all. But then, like I said, it's the 400 milligrams of alpha GPC, 300 milligrams of lion's mane, which I don't know if you've ever had lion's mane or anything before, but I feel like we do a pretty good job of masking the lion's mane flavor, because lion's mane actually does taste horrible. And so, we do a pretty good job of masking that in Cranium. But then 1 full gram of myo-inositol, which can have metabolic effects as well. And then which one am I missing here?
Alpha GPC, lion's mane, L-theanine, myo-inositol. There's some ginseng in there.
Yep.
Ginseng.
And you still when you think about energy drinks back when we were in high school, not that we're like super old, but we're mid 30s now. And back in our day, I didn't even have an energy drink.
I'm so old. I remember when Red Bull came out. All right.
Yeah.
So there was no energy drinks when I was in high school. No such thing.
Well, and then you think about where the market originated and where it was 15, 20 years ago. It was like college students, young people in their like upper teens, mid 20s. And today the energy drink market is everywhere from like 10 to 12 years old, depending what the parents allow, and all the way up to 80.
My energy drink, guys, was Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
That was my energy drink growing up. So I had a Mountain Dew and a Butterfinger for breakfast every day.
Nice. That sounds like a good breakfast.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
I don't know how I ended up the way I ended up, especially in high school. Like, I'm not kidding. I literally had a Butterfinger and a Mountain Dew because they were 50 cents a piece.
Nice.
That's really dating myself, right? Like, it cost me $1 for breakfast. I would hit Tilly's gas station in Battle Creek and get a Mountain Dew and a Butterfinger on my way to school. So that's and I still turned out all right, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. So we know that launching any I'm an entrepreneur, have been my whole life. I started, I think, my mowing business at 10 years old. Nice. Delivered papers, that kind of stuff to make money. But this space, right? It's super competitive, right? Like, everybody's like, I think The Rock probably has, like, The Rock has something of everything now, right? Whether it's tequila, I've got his shampoo, even though him and I have about the same amount of hair, that kind of stuff. So super competitive space, right? Like, 15 years ago, it was Red Bull, right? And Monster, right? And obviously, getting in, you guys are good, like, short story, but like, when we first launched our supplement company online, it was Unleash the Beast Subs. Monster actually sent us a cease and desist letter that we were trademark infringement of Unleash the Beast. And I'm like, how big is Monster? $55 billion company, right? It's a little more zeros than I was worth. So I was like, okay, we'll change the name to Set the Bar Subs. Not knowing they probably would have paid us to change it after talking with some people. But it's not easy launching a business, much less into this competitive market. What are some of the biggest challenges you guys have faced early on here? And I mean, like, how long have you guys been at this, and how have you seen that trend? Especially, and I think Nebraska is really supporting you guys. And from what I see it in more places all the time. But what are some of those early challenges you guys have been facing?
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's tons of challenges. So we came up with the idea kind of early 2023. We spent close to a year between formulation, coming up with the idea, designing the can, and, figuring out how to even do this, because we had absolutely no idea how to even go about
you
creating
sell
a
supplements.
canned drink. Yeah. So it's really just, starting at baseline zero and figuring out how we even go about this. Other challenges, like, you look at a lot of the other brands that launch, there are a lot of times they're launched by influencers that have millions and millions of followers that can instantly get traction. They literally post about it and they can get, thousands of orders just like with a snap of a finger. We don't have that advantage. We grew up on both in kind of low middle class income families, and so I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in our mouth.
Yeah, it's not like you had a couple $1 million seed money, right?
So it's trying to start it with relatively low amount of money and build it from the ground up. And so we're really just relying on having the best product out there and building it that way. And so done really well so far. So.
Yeah, no, I will say first off, thankful for all the hardcore fans out there, because we do have a lot of hardcore supporters. But I mean, there have been so many challenges along the way. I mean, again, I'm not trying to complain, but it's just part of the question, right?
Yeah.
So, but like with the original co-packer that we had, there were multiple issues with that. And then we actually switched our co-packer to a more local one out of Des Moines, Iowa now. So very excited to be working with them. And then again, there's just, whether it's, bringing on new stores, trying to get into new locations, it's just, I think it's been going very well, obviously, but everything takes a little bit longer than what you think, probably, because you just don't know what you don't know when you're getting started. So thankfully, I mean, and we'll talk about that where it's located too. I mean, there's been a lot of retailers that have been very good, but, with some of these ones that maybe we've been working with locally, trying to get into new locations, and maybe we thought we'd been in one or two of those by now, and we're not, which is fine. I know like a lot of these stores only reset probably once or twice a year.
Right.
So it's like, it just takes time. We're only like a year and a half in.
Yeah.
So
timing's everything.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. So it's just taking time to even get their attention. So how do we get their attention? And then how do we get into their location? So again, it just takes time.
Well, Hy-Vee's been great, right? That's been a pretty good relationship with you guys. So I don't know if I brought this up last time we talked or not, but I kind of helped launch. Now I love Celsius. Yeah. I brought that to Nebraska. Me and a couple buddies were like, I don't know where my buddy found it, but he's like, hey, you want to get into this thing? We bought 12 pallets of product, and we're like, now we got to move them, right? Like, so I've been kind of in your shoes, except for the fact that I didn't formulate it. And honestly, I probably only drank like 4 Celsiuses in my life. I hate them personally. I just don't like them. So it was really hard for me to get behind selling the product when I didn't like them, right? People love Celsius, but, and I'm not knocking them for any reason, but except for the fact that they, cut us off at the knees and, decided to, kick us out pretty much. I mean, we worked really, really hard for 2 years to get it into a lot of locations in Nebraska. And next thing you know, like Hy-Vee's like, hey, we're done buying from you because they're, corporates, we're getting it from corporate now. Like, what? Like, what are you talking about? So I know a little bit of that journey, guys, and I know how hard it is, and just seeing it, in more places, because I look for it. I drink one a day. I love them. I could easily just buy my own supplement and that kind of thing, but I like this flavor. And these guys told me that peach might be going. I said, well, I'll buy all the peach you got. Just how long are they good for on there? If I store it, I need one a day, so I need 365 at least. So I don't know how many cases that is in math, but so you brought some new samples. That's the thing. Some samples of the new flavor here. So Blue Twist is the new flavor. It should be in most locations. I know. Occasionally I would, like, when you guys first rolled it out, I tried to find it and I couldn't, like, everywhere I went, it wasn't there. And now I see it everywhere. So this Blue Twist, who kind of came up with that idea, and kind of tell us how that's been going for you?
Yeah, I don't know.
So for coming up with new flavors, we kind of come up with the baseline idea, and then essentially just order flavor samples from a flavor house, and then just kind of tinker with the formula and come up with something that people like. And this one has been really, really hot for us. It's a base of a blue raz with a lemon lime twist to it. So for people that love blue raz, they'll like it. And people that don't necessarily love blue raz, like myself, it has that little bit of extra citrus twist to it that'll keep you interested.
Yeah, my favorite pre-workout of all time was the blue raz, but they don't make it anymore, and it probably killed me anyway. So you guys got like this secret cranium lab where you mix up flavors,
something like that.
So yeah, Jamie's basically been playing Heisenberg recently. If you get that reference.
So just trying to figure things out. So you got another new flavor, kind of working on that.
Yep. It's gram scales and mini pipettes and all kinds of different stuff to just make a single can batch and adjust the flavor between different iterations and try to tinker with it to make it perfect.
Well, I'm always down for sampling any new stuff, guys. So so you're both Nebraska guys, which I love. All right. So small town Nebraska guys. So what's it been like, to build this business right here in the heartland? And how important has the local community been to your success so far?
Yeah, well, to go back just a little bit too, I mean, Jamie and I, like I always say, have known each other for a long, long time. So I always say that his dad was my basketball coach, even from 5th to 8th grade. So yeah, and then we started our first business together in 2016, the Rexius Nutrition, which is in Fremont, Nebraska. And we've owned a couple different Rexius Nutritions, a couple different gyms since then. But yeah, it's been a blessing, especially doing some ads, on Husker Online and everything. So a lot of hardcore Husker fans have been very supportive. And it is cool, though, because we'll get referrals from the Husker Online orders, but it's not just here in Nebraska. We'll get ones from like Texas or Washington or wherever. So we have Husker Nation all over the United States kind of supporting us.
Any cranium tattoos yet?
Not yet. I was thinking about one on my forehead, but I did not do that yet.
I just always think there's usually one fan out there that, gets a tattoo and they're like, look, I just didn't know if that's happened yet. You're not there yet.
Yeah. Not yet.
I mean, you've seen the monster tattoo, like people.
Yeah. A lot of people are doing that.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Right. It's crazy to me. So, but yeah, I think growing a business from the ground up, especially, once again, I grew up the same way you guys did, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like everything I've done has been on my own dime. I haven't had a secret Santa investor or anything like that. Makes it difficult. And then it's a lot of groundwork, and it feels like, one step forward, two steps back for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And just the mindset to get through that, right? Kind of, when you guys wake up every day, like, man, I see you guys out doing samplings in different places. How, and you guys are trying to cover a broad area too, and there's just two of you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like you have a huge staff, right?
No,
For now, yeah.
And who are you, like, who distributes your product? Do you guys deliver it? Like, how's that work?
Yeah, we distribute a lot ourselves, and then we have a distribution partner here locally, and actually set to launch with a national distributor that supplies like a lot of the sports supplement stores all across the country. So hopefully this next month we should be onboarding with them, and
Awesome.
so that'll be very exciting for us for sure.
Yeah, that should help.
Yeah,
I would hope,
sure.
right?
For sure.
So, any other kind of obstacles you've had to go through? That it's top of the mind, or or maybe even a success story, like somebody that's used your product, or that kind of, like, besides me, like, I use it every single day. I love it. And I always try to go find the cheapest price. And you guys do have an affiliate program too, right?
Yeah,
For sure.
we sure do.
So, and they can go to drinkcranium.com,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And you can order it online. I know this gets, broadcast not just here in Nebraska. It gets broadcast all over. They can order it online, and then you can become I'm an affiliate.
Mm-hmm.
I have an affiliate link. Thank you. I've had a couple people order, not very many, but a couple.
Yeah,
so
I've had a couple.
But yeah, I love that program that you like. I love that stuff. Like you said, with influencers, that kind of thing. I'm not a huge influencer by any means, but I do have a following, and if they're drinking energy drinks, I tell them, try this one, right? So it's awesome that you guys offer that. And so any other kind of benefits to, working with you guys versus, Monster doesn't offer me anything. Bang never offered me anything. I never really drank Monsters, to be honest.
Yeah.
I drank Red Bull for a while, and then I saw the dentist and realized I can't drink Red Bull anymore because it's more expensive at the dentist than anything with Red Bull.
Yeah.
Red Bull eats your teeth. I don't know if you know that, but it absolutely eats your teeth. I've had a lot of dental work done because of Red Bull.
Yeah. No, I was just thinking back. You said success stories. I remember Mr. Jack, he owns the Rexius up in Sioux City, and he messages me here a couple weeks ago, and he was talking about they're located next to a car dealership up there. And he said he had a guy come over, and he's car salesman up there, and he's like, man, that cranium really works. He's like, I've been feeling really locked in recently. So there's cool stories like that. And then again, he didn't need to tell me that at all, but just little stories like that definitely helps make my day.
Awesome, man. What a kickoff. Huge thanks to Brett and Jamie for sharing the cranium origin story. You can feel the passion and purpose behind every can, and we're just getting started. So this first segment was proudly sponsored by our friends at Window World of Lincoln. If you're looking for premium windows at unbeatable prices, backed by world-class service, it's got to be Window World of Lincoln. Visit windowworldlincoln.com to schedule your free estimate today. Stick around. Coming up next, we crack open the brand new Blue Twist. I'm going to drink it here on air and tell you what I think. We're going to talk brain fuel versus burnout and give you a shot at winning a free case of cranium. Don't go anywhere. This is the Power Hour on 93.7 The Ticket.
Midwest Bank is now hiring in Lincoln. They have multiple banking positions open and are looking for dynamic individuals passionate about helping others and building relationships. With a family-friendly culture, competitive benefits, and unique perks, Midwest Bank is a great place to start a new career. Apply today at midwest.bank. Midwest Bank is an equal opportunity employer, member FDIC.
This just in, hot off the bench press. Planet Fitness has expanded strength equipment. Save $28 or more when you join today. We're raising the bar with these benches, and our hack squat will have you actually looking forward to leg day. Plus, we're still repping all the best-in-class equipment we've always had. There's no better time to get stronger. So join Planet Fitness today and save $28 or more. Just $1 down, $15 a month.
Find your nearest club and join today. Deal ends July 31st.
See Home Club for details.
Breaking here at the news desk. When you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, you can lock in your price for 2 years. Sources are confirming that when you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, your monthly price drops and you're locked in for 2 years. That's fiber fast internet, premium streaming TV, and reliable nationwide mobile coverage. And this just in, you must switch by Labor Day to secure that locked-in pricing for 2 years. Switch, stack, and save at allofiber.com/stack.
When only the best will do. Sartor Heyman Jewelers.
Rick Heyman here from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. I want to personally thank our great customers for voting us once again the best of Lincoln. At the same time, we're celebrating our 120th year in business in the great state of Nebraska. Visit us at South Point, Grand Island, and the Outlet in downtown Lincoln. Visit us today at sartorheyman.com.
Sartor Heyman Jewelers.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
T-O-double-D, what's cracking? I need your help, Snoop. I'm really sick, and I can't give out free chicken fingers on National Chicken Finger Day. I got you.
Yo, 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 happy National Chicken Finger Day, homies and homegirls. Get you a free chicken finger with your Raising Cane's box combo on $7.27, you heard? Make it a perfect combo with a copy of my latest album, Is It a Crime? Streaming now. Happy National Chicken Finger Day to all, and to all a good bite.
Get one free chicken finger in each box combo. Purchase July 27th, 2025.
It's never too late to start protecting your company's data from cyber attacks. Your customers put their trust in you to keep their information safe from online threats. Don't let them down. Partner with Hamilton Business Technologies to get real-time threat monitoring, advanced security protocols, and experts who monitor it all for you. We care about the success of your business and the communities you serve. Hamilton Business Technologies. Real people, real technology solutions. Connect with us at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Gannett Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gannett Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gannett Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GannettTrucking.com.
We interrupt this commercial break for an important story.
There once was a man from Nebraska who went searching for food in Alaska. When his stomach was rumbling while laying in bed, he could think of only one option, Führer's cheese spread. So he left at once and drove day and night to return back home for cheese spread delight. Now his stomach is full and the voice in his head tells him no more vacations without Führer's cheese spread. Find yours today at most local grocers.
Breaking here at the news desk. When you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, you can lock in your price for 2 years. Sources are confirming that when you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, your monthly price drops and you're locked in for 2 years. That's fiber fast internet, premium streaming TV, and reliable nationwide mobile coverage. And this just in, you must switch by Labor Day to secure that locked-in pricing for 2 years. Switch, stack, and save at allofiber.com/stack.
Back to the Power Hour with Todd Uhlir on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, man, what a kickoff. Huge thanks to Brett and Jamie for being here with us. Let's dive into this a little bit here. The second segment is, again, brought to you by our friends at Window World Lincoln, where quality meets value and customer service is second to none. Whether you're looking to upgrade your style, efficiency, or both, Window World Lincoln has you covered. check them out at windowworldlincoln.com. All right. Still in studio with these guys, the masterminds behind Nebraska's very own nootropic energy drink, Cranium. And if you missed the first segment, you want to go back and listen because these guys are doing big things with a purpose-driven product that's turning heads and lighting up minds. So let's talk brain fuel versus burnout, right? We talked a little bit about that in the first section, but what really separates Cranium from your typical energy drink when it comes to mental clarity and focus?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think Brett talked about it a little bit with like the synthetic, like the caffeine anhydrous that a lot of other drinks have. And if you've ever drinking a lot of caffeine, that could even be coffee, even though that's a natural source. But if you've drinking caffeine and it's just caffeine, a lot of times you'll get that real restricted feeling. You can feel it kind of around your eyeballs, things like that, maybe some chest tightness. With the blend that we've put in here and then the moderate dose of caffeine, all from natural sources, that really mitigates a lot of that negative effect that you're going to get from just caffeine and specifically like the synthetic form. So nootropics are known for extending the life of caffeine, and they just work really well hand in hand together. It's just a perfect complement for an energy drink. And I know there's a lot of different things going around right now in the energy drink space, in the canned beverage space, but it's our belief that this is the next revolution of energy drinks with the nootropics. And I think what you're going to see, and I know Monster, Red Bull are always going to be around. I think, you know, they're too big not to stay around, but the new players in the industry are, I believe, are all going to be this.
Yeah. Well, you launched a new flavor, Blue Twist. I'm going to try to get this close to here and see if we can hear that.
The greatest sound in the world.
Right? We're cracking her open. You guys, I don't drink alcohol, so this is, cheers. Blue Twist, blue raz, basically with the lemon twist. Yeah, I love blue raz, guys. It's good stuff. I did have a peach coming in, which you guys said you're discontinuing. I'm going to keep that quiet, but
yeah, to be announced.
But we'll, you guys got to come down. We've got samples out here, guys. You can come down to the studio and sample it out. You can go. Where can they find this?
Yeah, no, a lot of different places. So Rexius Nutrition, all the ones in the Omaha Metro, Elite Nutrition, Omaha and Lincoln, New Dawn Nutrition in Omaha, all the Hy-Vees pretty much in eastern Nebraska have us, as well as Grand Island, Kearney, Yankton, South Dakota. We're continuing to expand on those. Even in Des Moines, Iowa, there's a couple, and we do have a store locator actually on our website. So if you go to Drink Cranium,
drinkcranium.com, store locator.
Yeah. Then a lot of independent gas stations have us too. So again, we're working on a handful of chains, but like Speedy Mart in Plainview, Nebraska, which that's actually a little bit of a story how we got that. So yeah, thankfully had a lot of friends and family go request it at Speedy Mart, which is again our hometown of Plainview, Nebraska, and they actually brought us in. So
it's what's the gas station in Norfolk that has it?
There's a couple NP Marts.
NP Mart,
NP Marts.
So when Hy-Vee doesn't have my flavor, I got to go to NP
Mart. Yep.
So,
yeah,
that's fun. I typically don't go that route in Norfolk, but so drinkcranium.com, go there. You can order it, first of all, or you can find a store near you. So you can just order it right into your house. Like, that's a cool way to do it.
It's a good opportunity to shout your code out.
Right? Yeah, I don't even know it.
Yeah,
it's on Set the Bar or something.
It is Set the Bar, I think. Can they just put that in? It's probably STB Locker Room or something like that.
There you go.
So let's talk feedback. And I know you talked a little bit earlier, but what kind of feedback have you gotten back from, let's say, athletes? I'm sure you're working with some athletes, and have you got good feedback on what, versus, I mean, my son's an athlete, right? He drinks it. He loves it. He would love to have a NIL deal with you when you guys get bigger.
Yeah,
there you go.
But yeah, he does like it. I have to buy it for him though, because he's a walk-on. It can't even call that. He's not even a walk-on anymore. He's a designated student athlete now. They don't call them walk-ons.
Really?
So I don't know. Yeah, they just changed that. Yeah, it's like, I'm a designated student athlete. So it's kind of cool though. He can literally transfer and go anywhere and not count towards their 105. So that's why they changed it to designated student athlete. So, he's one of the first ever in Nebraska history to be a designated student athlete. Kind of tell me if you got some guys that, I mean, I know Trent, I could give you Trent loves it. He's a pre-med student. So he doesn't take it. They get up pretty early and they got their kind of pre-workout routine, that kind of stuff, but he uses it to study and he loves it. He's like, Dad, it locks me in.
Yeah.
Right. So
no, I mean, we have a lot of people using it just from not even just athletes, but like
Right.
one guy that used to work for us, Mitch, but he's going, is it anesthesiologist or something like that at Creighton University? So he sees a lot of things and stories that are a little too intense for me. But anyways, no, he uses it and he's on, the med floor or whatever. And we have a lot of people, whether it's nurses, people in med school, students, athletes. So again, being the lower caffeine, it really does open up the door for a lot more people than just like a Bang. Because Bang, I think you're canceling out like 70% of the market because people just don't want 300 milligrams of caffeine. So
you should be canceling out 70%.
Yeah, that's true. But with being the lower caffeine, I mean, like I said, with parents' consent, like, there are people that are younger that are drinking it, but also, like I always say, I have an 84-year-old in Plainview, Nebraska that also loves Cranium and she can actually handle it because again, it is the lower caffeine.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think it's just a matter of time. I always say when you have an idea and it's as good as this is, it's just a matter of time before everybody gets their hands on it. Right. So let's break down the ingredients one more time. So a lot of zeros here. They just make you put this stuff on the can. Like, okay,
yeah, kind of.
Like, is it so one of those like zero protein? Like, you have to put that stuff on, right?
That's a nutrition label. So
zero sugars, which is awesome. Not a lot of vitamins in here, which once again they probably make you put on there, right? So caffeine from natural sources, 150 milligrams. Your alpha GPC.
400 milligrams.
Now I'm getting old because I can't see that. 400. You got your lion's mane, which you said is hard to mask the taste. I've never had just like straight lion's mane. I've had it only in like pill form.
Yeah, a little bit bitter.
A little bitter.
Yeah, earthy.
Huh. Interesting. And then your L-theanine. Did I say that right?
Yep.
I'm not even saying the last one. I never say that right.
Myo-inositol.
Myo-inositol.
Yep.
So when it comes down to how these work synergistically, like kind of they play off of each other, I'm taking it.
Yeah.
Like you said, that helps the caffeine, that kind of stuff.
Well, like Brett said, I mean, it kind of started originally just kind of researching what the daily recommended doses of some of these ingredients would be. And then really just bought pill forms of them and experimented just self-dosing ourselves. So, alpha GPC, if you look it up online, 1,200 milligrams a day is kind of like the recommended for, your maximum potency. There's going to be differences from person to person. So we didn't want to max it out necessarily.
Right.
Lion's mane, you're going to see anywhere from like 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams. And then L-theanine, it's
and that's become super popular.
Yeah.
I mean, they got gum, they got all this stuff.
And L-theanine we chose specifically because of mitigating some of the negative effects of caffeine. So getting rid of some of that fogginess or that vasoconstriction. And so it just pairs extremely well. And inositol is just kind of an added one. It's not necessarily a nootropic. It's more for metabolic health. There's a lot of studies that help with insulin resistance, glucose disposal, all good things metabolically that are great for your body.
Awesome. So do you have any coming, like you already talked about maybe one of them with a national launch, collaborations, events, like I know I see you guys on Facebook, Instagram, all over the place out sampling. So do you announce those, like where you're going to be?
Not necessarily. A lot of the time, especially if we're sampling like a high V, I mean, that could be even like the week of, or even sometimes the day before. It's like, hey, we don't have much going on this Thursday. Let's give a call out to whatever high V and see if we can go do a sampling out there. Or sometimes they actually are pre-planned events, like in Papillion when we were there a week or two ago. And that was pre-planned for a couple of weeks that they had an event out there. So went out there Friday and Saturday. Actually, that was just last week, wasn't it? Which was a heck of a turnout. Very thankful. That was awesome actually. And just even, it's really fun too, because just meeting some of the people there. Actually, it was, I guess, a pitcher from Clemson that was there. He was from Omaha, I guess, and won the national title. And I don't know that much about baseball, honestly, but just got to talking to just like random people like that. And yeah, it's like cool. And then he bought a couple Cranium and said that he shopped at one of the nutrition stores in Omaha, and he's like, yeah, I'll look for it there. And so, yeah. And that's what I like doing anyways and yeah, Jamie, I think he enjoys doing samplings too, but Jamie is definitely very detail oriented, very plan-based oriented. I enjoy just getting out, like talking to people, and I don't know, I need direction. I will say that. And that's where Jamie comes into play too a little bit.
Awesome. So like when was the first time what was the first can you sold?
The first can we
What
sold
date?
January 29th, 2024.
Yep. Be right.
So a year and a half.
About a year and a half ago.
You've been at it.
Yep.
So I'm hoping in a like I said, NIL deal with my son. We got some stuff coming. That'd be a huge collaboration for my family. But Cranium Fest, I can already see it. Like, you know how they do those things. You know,
Absolutely.
Especially like in Fremont, bringing in some bands and having a Cranium Fest. That would be fun. I guess that's my entrepreneurial mind, always thinking, how do we grow this thing bigger and better every year, right? So
I think one thing we definitely want to do this fall is get around to some tailgates pregame.
Yeah.
Go hand out some drinks, talk to some people, market that way. So I think that'd be a great opportunity for us and get the name out there for sure.
Yeah. And
sure.
so let's talk a little Husker football before we have to go to our next break, because I don't know, we're like 40 days away or something like that. I don't know the exact day from kickoff, but my son goes to fall camp tomorrow. So they all report tomorrow for fall camp for all of our Husker fans out there that are chomping at the bit, like I know you are, to see what's going to happen this year. So I'm actually doing a show in Nashville in a couple weeks with all my brothers, and that's the first time I've announced it. So all 5 of us are going to be in Nashville to do this show live. I'm hoping DP will give me 2 hours for that one, because with 5 brothers, it could get pretty crazy. But anyway, I'm going to ask them, and I'm going to ask you guys kind of, your picks for the year, where you see us. And I mean, obviously there's the dream pick, right? And then there's the, okay, if we're, so let me pull up the schedule here. And we'll go through this, and you guys can kind of give me your picks. I'm going to keep mine quiet until our show with my brothers, because we're all 5 picking, and the best pick wins. I don't know what we're going to win. Probably just bragging rights when it comes to Husker. And of course, my schedule won't pull up.
Doing this on the fly, I don't think I've looked at the full schedule yet.
Yeah, I know, right?
I will say this, as the season gets closer every single year, I always get more optimistic as the season gets closer. So
Right. My phone's not pulling up the schedule. Can somebody pull up this? You got the schedule there?
Oh, I got her.
All right.
You got it? All right.
My phone's connected to my computer, so it's just being stupid.
First game is
Nebraska
against
v.
Cincinnati.
Arrowhead.
In Arrowhead. I got my tickets
I'll be there.
bought. Yep. That'd be a good place to hand out Cranium, right?
Yeah.
They can't get it in Kansas City yet. But
Probably
High
not
V,
yet.
how do you guys get in with High V, right?
Yeah.
Like,
so a lot of the
High
health
V is really, I
markets-
mean, that's a big market
Oh,
down there.
for sure. Yeah.
For High V.
And honestly, we probably could get in it down there, not taking it for granted. It'd just be about how do we get it
How
to
do you
them
do it?
right now. So it'd be about distribution. And I mean, say you get into one High V down there, and would it be worth it to drive down there for one
Mhm.
retailer
Right.
every 2 weeks? Probably not. But so
Well,
that's kind of other just
And
things
then
to
being
think about.
consistent on the shelf, right? Like,
Yeah.
even probably some struggles with that here locally,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like, you guys know I send you pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
Where is this, right?
For
So,
sure.
but yeah, so we're going to be in Arrowhead on August 28th. I believe it's August 28th, against Cincinnati. Travis Kelsey's and his brother Jason Kelsey's team. So I know the Bussin' with the Boys guys and them.
That's exciting.
New Heights. That's fun to kind of watch that little rivalry. So what do you guys got? Give us, what do you think? I want scores. I don't want
Scores.
just win.
Yeah.
Loss. Come on.
I'm obviously Nebraska opening game. I'm going to go 35-17.
35-17.
38-12.
Yeah, I hope we can score 38 points. That would be awesome. I got us winning, but that's all I'm going to say. So then we come back home to Memorial Stadium against like Sam Houston State or some weird
Akron.
Oh, Akron, same difference.
Yeah.
Same thing. So Akron at home. What do we got there, guys? That should be a win, right?
I'll go 48-10.
I would love to see
52-3.
Man, we haven't scored 50 points in a long time.
We are
very
it's preseason. We're very optimistic.
Right.
Come on.
So then we got who's next?
HCU, Houston Christian. Is
Houston
that what it is?
Christian, yeah. I was
all right.
thinking Sam Houston State for some reason. I think that's the water boy or something.
I'll say that we're probably going to be, hopefully not, but maybe looking forward a little bit to Michigan if I'm thinking of the schedule right.
Yeah.
Definitely still going to win, obviously, but it's not going to be as much as the week before. So I'm going to say 42-17.
Okay.
This is the shutout game. We're going 35-0.
I like our defense this year. All right, then we got Michigan, 30-year reunion of the 95 national championship team. I'll be there. We'll be leading the team out in the tunnel. I'll tell you from my Husker days, it's one of the best feelings you'll ever have as a human being is running out of that tunnel onto Memorial Stadium. I get to do it again that day against Michigan. I want to win, but that's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. I want to say, is it 12 regular season games or how many do we
12.
have?
Yep.
So I want to say my heart of hearts that we're going to go 12-0, but I will probably put this one down as an L. So probably 28-24, something like that.
Yeah, tight game.
I was thinking 27-23, Big Red.
Big Red,
home.
yeah. I think at home, we got a good shot. So who do we got next?
Michigan State.
Oh, Michigan State. And we're on the road?
On the road.
Oh, man, we're at home, man.
We're
We
home
got
a
like
lot.
10 home games in a row or what?
Yeah, probably another tight game. I think that one we can handle, though. So I'm going to go 34, probably 28, something like that.
Okay.
Big Red, 27-14.
All right. Who do we got next? We got to hurry up.
Maryland.
We're just going to go rapid fire because we got to get the
All
break.
right, win.
W.
All right. Awesome. So right now Brett has one loss. You have no losses. We're undefeated at this point in Jamie's eyes. Okay. Who do we got next?
Minnesota.
All right.
Win.
At Minnesota. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting game. So both of you got wins there.
Yep.
W.
All right. Then Northwestern in Lincoln again.
Yep.
Win.
W.
Yeah. Northwestern's bad. Man, I hate to say that.
And then USC.
USC comes to Lincoln November 1st. It's going to be snowing.
Yeah.
And all these pretty boys from California got to come play in Memorial Stadium. I've seen a lot of people pick USC to beat us in this one, and I just don't think that's possible.
Yeah, I don't think USC is going to beat us. Win.
Okay, awesome.
That'd probably be an L pick. For
You
me.
got an L? Okay.
I've been too high already. I gotta bring it back.
So you both have one loss. Then we go to UCLA. We go out to Pasadena, play in the Rose Bowl on November 8th. Yeah, we're gonna win that one.
Win.
Dub.
Then we go
to Penn State.
Happy Valley. I cannot wait. I've been to a lot of stadiums. I've not been to Happy Valley. I plan on going.
Yeah, isn't that like 110,000 people or something?
It's not,
that'd be awesome.
I would love to see us be undefeated going into this game. It would obviously be the game of the week because Penn State should probably be pretty close to undefeated too.
Yeah,
I haven't looked at their schedule.
A lot of people's national title picks right now.
Right,
Is Penn
yeah,
State.
absolutely.
So I'm going to go with an L on that one.
Unfortunately. And then we finished up with Iowa.
Of course, a win.
In Lincoln. All right.
Win.
You can't ever pick against. You never say
So
Iowa's
what, we
gonna beat
both
us.
go like 10-2 or
10-2.
10-2.
And honestly, even if we're sniffing 9 wins, I think that we're, right in that playoff mix.
Yeah, absolutely. So, all right, you're listening to the Power Hour on 93.7 The Ticket, and that wraps up segment 2, brought to you by setthebarsubs.com, your one-stop shop for premium supplements that actually do what they say. Whether you're looking to level up your workouts, optimize recovery, or get your edge back, we've got clean, effective formulas trusted by men nationwide. No fluff, just results. Head to setthebarsubs.com and use code POWERHOUR to get 10% off your next order. Stick around. In our final segment, we're going to give away this case of cranium, so you have to be quick with your phone. So we'll be back on the Power Hour here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Western Sand and Gravel is hiring for a variety of positions at their sand and gravel plants near Ashland. Apply today and receive a $2,500 hiring bonus. Available positions include plant operators, dredge operators, and shop service technicians. They offer great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, paid holidays, and paid time off. No matter your experience level, on-the-job training is available to help you build a rewarding career with Western Sand and Gravel. Start your career today. Visit westernsand.com.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
When opportunity knocks, you don't want to miss the call. Hamilton Business Technologies makes communication easy and efficient using customized technology, all while putting people first. Whether you're working from the office, at home, or on the go, Hamilton Business Technologies equips your business with the right tools for smooth, professional call handling. Hamilton Business Technologies. Real people, real technology solutions. Learn more at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Schweizo Construction is now hiring for skilled craftsmen, steel erectors, concrete workers, and general laborers. Schweizo Construction offers great benefits like premium wages, health and dental insurance, paid holidays and vacation, 401k with company match, life insurance, and disability insurance. They pride themselves on a legacy of 40 years built on integrity and trust. Joining their team means becoming part of a family that values hard work, dedication, and mutual respect. Apply today at schweizo.com. That's SCHWISOW.com.
Shopping for new flooring is different today. Getting your questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit OStreetCarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
This July, Acres is celebrating the birth of our nation. The fireworks include the opportunity to save big with great pricing on our late model John Deere ag equipment. Plus, you can lock in interest rates as low as 1.9% on select used John Deere planters, tractors, sprayers, and combines. Red hot rates combined with our explosive discounts make July the perfect time to buy and save. Don't wait. These deals won't last long. Visit acres.com for all the details. That's AKRS.com. Restrictions apply. Offer July 31st, 2025. Some approved financing. Offer may change anytime without notice.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between, we'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contests, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Back to the Power Hour with Todd Uhlir on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right. Welcome back to the Power Hour here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's our final segment, and we're going to go out on a high note here. We're going to give away a case of Cranium Blue Twist, the new flavor. So how you're going to win this, you're going to text Brain Power to 402-464-5685, and we're the 10th person. All right, the 10th person. So you're watching over there, right? 10th person that text that in. So I don't know, maybe you text 10 times in a row. But they're going to get a case of Blue Twist Cranium. All right. And then bonus points if you tell us what flavor you're looking for in the future, if you have any ideas. And, we might just have to shout a few of those out on the air if you give us some of those new flavors. Sounded like Bill and Bennett already said a watermelon, like a blue raz watermelon. Is that what he said? I don't know if I've ever had my favorite. I'm a grape guy.
Mm-hmm.
I really like grapes. So if you guys think of a grape,
yeah,
it's
in the works.
I might be able to do that.
I don't know why. Like I was a grape Sunkist kid, growing up. Well, I was an orange Sunkist kid, and then I just drank too much of it. And then I had to move to grape, and then I didn't drink too much of it. I love grape stuff, though. My pre-workouts are grape.
Mm-hmm.
My intra-workouts, grape. Like, I make sure I have grape. I just like grape. So, although I've been a huge fan of peach, it looks like, and I do. So, what's the other flavors? We got Dr. Yum.
Dr. Yum.
It's basically like a
Dr.
cherry.
Pepper.
Yep.
Cherry Dr. Pepper. Be careful with that. You don't want to get sued.
Yeah. Yep.
Cherry, that Dr.
something.
Dr. Yum.
The name is heavily implied.
And then you've got
grapefruit soda, which we modeled after a squirt.
Yeah.
Actually probably tastes a little bit more like Fresca.
Yeah, it's good. I like that one. That's probably my second favorite. I just not a Dr. Pepper fan. So I will drink it in a pinch when the store I go into only has that one left.
Yeah.
I will get a Dr. Yum, and I'll just buy. Most of the time, I buy like 6 at a time. So I'm stacked up. I usually drink one a day. That'll give me, 6 days. So, and then we got Blue Twist. So just 3 flavors currently, and there is peach out there right now,
peach,
right?
Yep.
Peach is out there. I love peach. My son will not drink the peach. He loves the grapefruit soda. That's his favorite, or the Dr. Yum. He's a big Dr. Pepper guy. So, bunch of flavors to choose from. Hy-Vee here in Lincoln, all over the state, really, from Grand Island to
all the way up to Norfolk.
Yeah,
Yankton,
Norfolk,
South Dakota.
Yep, Yankton.
Kearney.
All right, so all over, and you can go to drinkcranium.com, order it off right there. Is there I don't know what my code is, but did we get a winner? Who do we got? Who?
But we do have a winner. That was an accident. I clicked the wrong one.
Okay.
We're still going. The winner is 402-770-9169, Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Awesome.
You're the winner. You can stop down at the station and grab this. It'll be here for you during office hours. I don't know when that is. Probably not today.
I'll be here.
Oh, you'll be here all day today?
I'll be here all day today. So if you want to come and grab it today, or you can come in Monday through Friday. I'm here 8 to 5. So
11th and O Street, right on O Street. It's awesome. I love always being in the studio. Lots of times I don't get to be, but that's awesome. Congratulations, Jeremy. You got a case of Blue Twist Cranium. All right. So that's it for today. I appreciate you guys coming in.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
I look forward to more flavors and having you guys on the show, and potentially maybe even doing this on site at one of your locations that you
or the warehouse.
Yeah,
mark?
we could do the warehouse. That'd be fun. So yeah, especially as it grows, I would love to do that and just be a part of helping you guys grow what I believe is the best energy drink on the market right now. So appreciate you guys coming in. All right, that's it for the Power Hour here on 93.7 The Ticket. I'm your host, Todd Uhlir, and go out and set the bar. Have a great weekend. God bless. Much love. Peace out.
Mike, the insurance company wants us to replace the roof.
Wait, what?
I thought everything was fine.
Yeah, it says right here our roof is too old and they won't be able to cover us anymore.
I guess it is